Modern Warfare 3. Reacción. A ver, ¿dónde está esto? A ver, a ver, a ver. Vale. ¿Se me escucha bien? ¿Se ve bien todo? Estupendo. ¿Se ve bien? ¿Se escucha bien? ¿Se me escucha bien? ¿Se ve bien todo? Estupendo. Sí, se escucha bien. Todo chill. Vale. Uy, no. Bájale que... Copyright, copyright. A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. No, ahora sí. Ok, ok, ok. Es aquí. Y captura ventana. Aquí se supone que aquí vas a ver... El gameplay reveal. 17 minutos. Eras a las 7:30, ¿no? Sí, tiene pinta de 7:30. Vale. Gameplay reveal. No subo vídeos y vengo a subir un directo, es increíble. Vale, a ver. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Fue demasiadas pantallas, tío. Ventanas que diga. Se supone que es aquí donde veremos el reveal. Se supone. Vale. Tengo que comprobar la última vez que todo esté bien. No, copyright. Mejor no poner la música. Copyright, copyright, copyright. A ver. Voy a poner la música. A ver, ¿se escuchará a mí este? No se escucha la música, ¿verdad? Voy a poner la música. A ver, ¿se escuchará a mí este? Sí, se escucha así. Más bajo que... Lo bajo, pero se escucha. No se escucha la música, ¿verdad? Voy a poner la música. ¿No se escuchará a mí este? Sí, se escucha así. Vale. Estamos bien. Y ahora... ¿Cuándo va a iniciar esta vaina? En 2 minutos. ¿No harán en media? 5, 10, 35. Hay 35. What? En 35 inicia. De verdad, como pongan contenido muy malo, de verdad, es que... Quiero buen movimiento. ¿Me gusta? ¿Cómo? Desactivado por el propietario. Interesante. Madre mía, la música que tiene esta peña aquí es horrible, o sea. Estamos bien, estamos Gucci. Vale. 11 AM, 2 PM, 8 PM. Luego una partida de gota mientras. En lo que inicia esto, madre mía. 5 días para que inicie esto. Con este nombre tan peculiar, vamos a jugar una partida. No se ven las skins ahora. Dios, qué lag tengo, ¿eh? Te mato. Vale, mejor no. En 10 minutos. Vale. Queda poco. Como un troll. Bro. Otra vez, 28. Ya queda poco. Queda poco, poquito, pocaso. Moro. No, compañero. Solamente quiero hacer team. Vale. ¿Cómo está? 6 minutos. En 6 minutos lo tenemos. Seis minutos. En 6 minutos. ¿A que lo mato? Madre mía. Madre mía, si no era obvio. No, yo solamente quería hacer equipo, compañero. Casi me oí un clip increíble, o sea. Team. ¿Qué ha ido? ¿Qué? ¿Qué hay, perrito? 3 minutos. Estamos. No, mejor esperamos aquí los 2 minutos y ya. Un minuto. Un minuto para el evento. No tengo nada de fe en Modern Warfare 3, pero bueno. ¿Qué acaba de pasar? Venga, 33 segundos. Aquí estamos. Fuera música.
Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show coming to you from my... I brought in the cat bed back there. He's not going to show up. I'm Kyle Bossman. I'm your host for this pre-show.
¿Por qué se escucha tan
And I
mal?
realize a confusing thing about
¿Por qué se escucha tan mal? O sea,
this is that the Opening Night Live pre-show is not live. This is pre-recorded. If you don't believe me, watch this. All right, we shot this days ago. The purpose of this pre-show is just to provide you with bonus trailers, interviews, general tomfoolery.
pero se escucha horrible, o sea.
The big show, Opening Night Live. So, cannot think of a better way to kick this thing off than with a brand new trailer for
Man, no soy
Streets
yo.
of Rogue 2.
Ok, un juego indie, no le importa a nadie ese juego. Yo vengo por Modern Warfare 3.
Welcome to the City of Dreams. Where anyone can get a fresh start. Where a corrupt
O sea, literalmente no le importa a nadie ese juego.
enjoys a bit too much power.
O serie, yo que sé qué es esto.
Well, sometimes you just have to go rogue.
Puede ser que en media hora esté el evento de Modern Warfare 3.
But remember, there can only be one president. Welcome to the streets, where anything is possible. Streets of Rogue 2 is an immersive open-world sandbox dialed up to 11. Be who you want. Write your own story.
A ver cómo se escucha esto.
Streets of Rogue 2 is an immersive open-world sandbox dialed up to 11.
A ver si se escucha bien.
Streets of Rogue 2 is coming to Steam in 2024. Add the game to your wish list.
Ok, 2024 en Steam, muy bien. Lo que
Great
tú
to see you
quieras.
back. Now, for this next part of the
Dios,
pre-show,
qué
I
mal
was
se
hoping
escucha,
to talk
tío.
to you
Qué
all
mal se le
about
escucha,
something
brother.
incredibly boring.
Se le escucha muy, muy, muy,
Psych.
muy, muy mal.
Here's some more trailers.
Take me forward, no matter the danger.
Vendo un juego de móviles. Déjame ya ver Modern Warfare 3. Otro RPG de grindeo máximo, que nadie se va a acordar.
so is this world.
I wanted to give our people one last hope. A champion to defeat this calamity. I am sorry to push that fate upon you, Lisfanga.
¿Se lo puedo poner en español? No, no puedo. Wow.
This place is beautiful.
Hello, sister.
Kel, is that you?
This is not quite how I imagined our reunion, Ymir. You should not have come here. There are dark forces at work in these forsaken lands.
Let me help you.
Dice uno, bro, ¿qué es esto?
Leave now, for I still care about you.
Kel, brother, listen to me.
Enough!
Now, I realize even this far into this show that you might think I'm just some guy who hijacked the broadcast, and I don't blame you. So to prove that this is all legitimate, here is the host of Gamescom Opening Night Live himself, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, Kyle.
Jeff, we're now minutes away from the Opening Night Live beginning. What sort of huge
Madre mía,
announcements
se lo
should we all
escucho
be
horrible.
expecting to see?
I think you can expect to see a lot of great games on stage. This is not a show driven by huge, shocking, surprise, one more thing announcements. When you really think of the history of ONL, we've always had kind of meteor looks at games that are announced in the show, and that's sort of continuing that tradition this year. There will be a few cool announcements throughout the show, but generally we're showing like a lot of really
¿Por
big
qué mira para
games.
otros lados?
This
What the
has been
fuck?
an amazing year for games, and the next 2 or 3 months is especially going to be insane with so many releases. So you will see new stuff on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Sí, sí,
Alan
no, no,
Wake,
no.
so many other big games that are coming out later this year. But yeah, primarily focused, as Nintendo likes to say, primarily focused on, you know, announced games coming in Q4 or 3 or 4 or something like that. So yeah, I definitely would set your expectations that we are not going to shock and awe you with surprise announcements.
Madre mía, que estoy
When you
viendo,
say
brother.
meteor, though, that to me implies more than just a trailer.
The good news is when you're not just announcing games, you can also showcase, you know, gameplay. And that's the constant battle always happens where people want some CG teaser for a game coming in 5 years. But then they also want to see real gameplay and real games. And like, you're going to see 10 minutes of Modern Warfare 3 tonight. You're going to see, you know, gameplay on a bunch of other games, and like real in-game footage because these games are close to release and almost finished. So that's kind of the advantage, is that I think we can go a little bit deeper on some games today.
So actually, it's one of those things I miss about E3 was when they would just have like a long stage demo. It's just like, here's the game, we're playing it right now.
Yes, and that's what, like, those old Call of Duty demos at E3 were always great, and we, you know, we can't do that stuff at Game Awards to do, you know, super long gameplay demos. And here, we definitely can show some raw footage. We have lots of trailers too, but yeah, I think hopefully people will see an in-depth look at some games that they're looking forward to. 20-30
Muy
games
interesante, pero
over there,
muéstrame ya
a big
gameplay.
show and lots of gameplay to see.
Have a great time at the big show.
Thanks, Kyle. Your show's a big deal, too. We love having you host the pre-show, and I'm excited to be on stage for Open Night Live in just a couple minutes.
Holy moly. That was a good interview. Let's all take a minute to cool off now with another brand new trailer.
Metro Redux 2.0. Dime que si necesitamos otro metro. Necesitamos otro metro. Far Cry no. Assassin's Creed no, vale ya. Dime que es un metro, por favor, tío. Por favor, dime que es un metro. Y no un juego de móvil. Es un juego de móvil. Metro. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Pero esto qué es? ¡Oh, Dios! ¡Qué mal se ve! ¿Qué está pasando? Son 2. No le importa a nadie. ¿Qué es esto?
Thank you, Endzone 2. I've always said this. Any video game trailer with a bus in it is going to be good. You can't prove me wrong on that.
Emisión directa
And if you
inactiva.
are just joining us, well,
¿Cómo?
I look like a fucking tour guide.
¿Pero qué está pasando? Lo voy a iniciar a ver porque no entiendo.
any video game trailer with a bus in it is going to be good. You can't prove me wrong on that. And if you are just joining us, welcome.
I look like a fucking tour guide.
Madre mía, los cortes que hay. ¿Esto pone otro juego de móvil?
I see
No.
you're settling in to our wondrous Azoria. Working the land, equipped with kindness and creativity.
Stardew Valley 50.000.0.
Found a cozy place in this community.
Vale, ya. Queremos modo World of War 3.
Companions by
¿Dónde
your
está?
side.
Gameplay reveal.
Who knows what you'll accomplish? Add a drop or two of magic. And set off for adventure. Will you reveal the heart of our magical island? Pre-order now.
I'm so sorry. Those two trailers kind of blurred together for me. Which was the one where you killed that guy and then stuck up your middle finger at him? It was Bulletstorm VR. Got it. Thank you. So this is my third time hosting the
Bro.
Gamescom opening night live pre-show. And
Por favor,
already
vale ya.
we've developed a couple of traditions. One, general awkwardness. And then two, the top 10 reasons to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. Number 10, there's just something nice about
Pero que
seeing
esto
a
qué es,
futuristic,
tío.
shiny, reflective black stage with absolutely no streaks on it. Number 9, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Number 8, the big games you already know will be good. And then the number 7 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live is the weird games you never heard of before. I like those weird trailers. Those to me tend to be slightly more interesting than the sure things. Number 6, Sonic News. Jeff Keighley is showing up to Gamescom Opening Night Live with Sonic
No le
News.
importa a nadie. Modo World of War 3, compadre.
News about Sonic the Hedgehog. And let me tell you, there's no way it's bad. Whatever it is, it's not going to be bad news. This would probably be number 1 for me, but I'm trying to be objective with this list. Number 5, the raw thrill of a developer saying we can't wait to share more. Number 4, Alan Wake 2. This game's coming out in October and they haven't shown too much yet. I expect they're going to show something kind of big tonight. Number 3 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. It's free. Number 2, Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat 1. Officially speaking, I cannot rank one of those games
Tekken
higher
8,
than the
¿qué
other
dices?
one. So if I have to put them in the same box, that's a powerful box. And the number 1 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023
Modern Warfare.
is that hands down this is going to
Oh,
be
Dios
the
mío.
best Tuesday night of the summer. And please don't be like, nah, not true. I went surfing on a Tuesday. We don't care. We're talking about all of us combined. Collectively, this will obviously be the best Tuesday night of the summer. Because they know how to party on a Tuesday in Cologne, trust me. And do you know what else sounds like a party? The 7th Guest VR. So let's watch a trailer for that.
Old Man Stauff built a house and filled it with his toys.
Un trailer de terror que no da
Six guests
terror.
came one night.
Otro juego de móvil, no entiendo.
Scream's the only noise.
And what about the rumors?
Eleanor, they're just that. They're rumors.
Stauff has spent his fortune wisely. Never mind the smell.
Bit dreary in here, don't you think? Burden. Maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
Regrettably not.
I'm bored. I'm going to the kitchen.
Wait! We shouldn't go walking alone.
Voy a la cocina.
This is a game.
Voy a la cocina. Voy a la cocina, dice.
One of us is going to win that prize money. I say, every man for himself.
VR, ok, entendido.
Nothing but queens.
Apparently, there's more to this than I thought.
No one came out that night. Not one was ever seen.
No, da
The old man's
miedo.
staff is waiting there. Crazy, sick, and mean.
No da miedo. Meta
So one of
quest.
my responsibilities as a pre-show host is to pop up in between scary games. If you have two scary games back to back, there's a
Otra
big
vez.
chance the
Espera,
audience
¿en
will
serio?
become unnerved and uncomfortable. So I'm here now to give you a chance to catch your breath, provide a nice comforting voice with a nice comforting face. And now you are appropriately comforted. Next, a scary game.
¿Por qué ponen el tiempo de 10 minutos? What the fuck? Ostras, este. Esto no será. No, no será Langway ni para atrás. Ok, otro juego de móvil. No le interesa a nadie. Basta ya. ¿Qué es eso, bro? ¿Qué era eso? Ese hombre tiene cara de Pancracio.
Just do what I say, Roman.
My favorite part of that whole thing is when he's in that dank bathroom and he shines his light into one of those toilet stalls. And like the girl from The Ring is standing there and the guy doesn't move a muscle. He just straight up does not react. That's like my ideal video game hero. What a guy. Anyway, as you could probably tell, I'm not German. So our producers thought it would be a good idea for me to educate myself properly on some Gamescom culture from an actual expert. From IGN Germany, here is Anne Wernicke.
Thanks for having me.
Anne, I'm so glad you're here. I have so many questions for you. What is the best way for people all around the world to keep up with what's happening with ONL and Gamescom?
There's an official Gamescom live stream, and it programs in English and German. It's done by IGN, so that's the way to not miss out on the stuff that's happening.
Sin ánimo de
If you're in
ofender.
Cologne, though, and can attend Gamescom, you just
No me
go
importa.
on Saturday and Sunday to Gamescom Festival. There's stages there with musicians playing. There's food trucks. There's like human social games where you have to be like in a soccer table thing. It's fun stuff. You should try it out. It's completely for free. So
Hold on, what is it? What is a human social game?
you know soccer table? You play
We're
soccer
talking about
tables,
foosball.
right?
Yeah, we call it
yeah.
foosball. Yeah.
But in this case, you
Foosball.
get stuffed into it. So you are like one of the soccer people in that table. You can't move. You just stand there, go left and right, and play soccer like that.
What does Gamescom mean to you personally?
So 13 years ago, I actually started my career in the industry at Gamescom as a trainee. I just got thrown in, and I was overwhelmed by everything, you know. And to this day, it's just awesome to be reminded of that, to go there and see all these people, and I can still talk to the devs I admire there. So to me, it's kind of a happy place.
I have one last important question for you.
Sure.
How do you say world premiere in German?
It's actually Weltpremiere. Pretty similar,
I
right?
Ojo,
I could do that.
sneak peek,
Yeah, do
world
it.
premiere.
Weltpremiere.
Yeah, man, that's good. Congrats.
And thank you so much for helping me out
Por
today.
favor, tío.
Absolutely. Thank you for
Por
having
favor.
me, Kyle.
Have fun at Gamescom.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Now I too am an expert. Please enjoy eine Weltpremiere.
No.
I do not recognize
No.
are old.
Ay, mi madre.
Great cities of the age of myth.
This is no temple of Sigma.
Otra vez con esto, de verdad, No subió nada tampoco en Call of Duty.
Warriors of Sigma, stand with me!
Obtaining this power may end up being the reason we were sent here in the first place. If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis.
Wow, miren qué épico, un juego de móvil. Wow. Un juego de grindeo. Wow. Con 1000 millones de microtransacciones. Para dejarte sin dinero. Wow, qué guapo. No, no. Esto no es Call of Duty. No, ¿esto qué es? Delta Force. Battlefield.
By 2035, we have formed a new breed of elite special forces who are better prepared to manage these latest threats to our global societies. No fear, no retreat.
Advanced Warfare 2 ¿es este juego o qué? Dios. Far Cry. Rainbow Six, no sé qué es esto, tío. No te va a ver ni una le da. Medio raro, Vale, Delta Force se llama el juego. Efectivamente, el juego de móvil.
Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show where the minutes are just flying by. ONL is about to begin with Alan Wake 2, Tekken 8, Sonic news, and things I was not permitted to talk about in the pre-show. So, this bad boy, this is about to wrap up. I have one last trailer for you. Here is Homeworld 3.
My name is Imogen Sajet.
Copia barata de Elden Ring. Entendido, venga. Ay, madre mía, de verdad. Qué infumable. Bueno, se ve bien, por lo menos. Vale, yo no.
Received a mission briefing. Nothing is redacted because I want you to know what is at stake.
Infinity Warfare 2.
We have been tasked with finishing Karen Sajet and the 5th Fleet's mission. Discover the source of the anomaly and the hyperspace attacks and stop it once and for all.
A ver, un momento.
I know we were expecting a simple shakedown cruise.
Proximity alert, control report.
Many of you are feeling overwhelmed,
We've got incoming.
doubting yourselves. I have no doubt. We will succeed. We will succeed. Whatever it takes to complete the mission.
aircraft coming in fast.
My name is Imogen Sajet. Now, I must be more than a scientist. I am Fleet Command.
Juegazo. Mejor es que Starfield, pero bueno.
That's all I have for you here in the pre-show, which of course means that Gamescom Opening Night Live is now mere seconds away from starting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on my incredibly cozy couch. Enjoy the show.
Por fin, inicia, tío.
Please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff, beso. Ah, no, casi. Ese hombre no sé porque mientras más tiempo pasa, más joven parece. O sea,
I am Jeff Keighley and welcome to the world's biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom 2023. Now, this right here is kind of like the opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live, and over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive new looks at titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3,
vamos, por fin.
Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1. But first,
en verdad todo me interesa, así que
kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio. And to help us step into the vast world of Starfield, please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur, for a very special performance. Maestro.
Música de Starfield. Precioso fue esto. Ahora cuando sale peor que Modern Warfare 2, el juego de Starfield. Sería increíble, en verdad. Que saliese todavía peor que Modern Warfare 2 y Warzone 2 juntos. ¿Qué ojos tiene, no? Hola, tío. Bueno. Muy buenas, Stalker, ¿qué tal? ¿Esto es Starfield? ¿Esto qué es? ¿Qué estoy viendo? ¿Qué es esto? Sí, es Starfield. El 1 de septiembre de 2023. Acceso anticipado.
Ever so close, and thank you so much for that spectacular performance. Really appreciate you coming all the way for this. It's true, in just over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. While I've been lucky enough to start playing it, don't be jealous, I'm not allowed to say anything about it.
Ah.
Yes, is that right? All right, well, guys, okay. Thank you very much.
What?
Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed.
What? ¿Cómo se coló uno?
That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show. We've got a lot of great games to show you. Really,
Ay, cómo controla la situación este hombre, es increíble.
Sad to me to see something like that happen tonight. We're here to celebrate games and this community.
Decía algo de GTA 6.
So, without further ado, I want to move right on with the show because we've got a lot to show you. And the good news, Gamescom, is we have someone very special here who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time ever, one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
¡Ostras! De verdad, como el juego tenga 10.000 bugs... Pues todos los juegos AAA salen con 10.000 bugs últimamente. No me fastidies,
Todd, thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom. We have a lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and it and just all the fans that come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years. So if I was going to come, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield, and the next week, early access. Set up for people, why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
I think like a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we look to the skies and we can blast off into space and explore.
Ostras,
we love to
el
make games where we can
sistema
explore
de
these worlds. We've done like
creación de personajes está guapísimo.
Series, but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about it, but it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us, I know you've been, sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're actually showing the beginning of the game, and you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our games are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know, people have been wondering kind of what the main quest line is going to be after you create your character, which is something that I know I saw even someone on the internet this week created you.
¿Cómo
I
pinta
think. You see that?
Starfield, tío?
Someone tweeted a picture of it.
De verdad, que no tenga 1000 bucks, tío, por favor.
I'm not sure that's real.
Que no tenga 1000 bucks Starfield.
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create, whoever you want, and then enroll.
Que salga igual o mejor que Resident Evil 4 Remake.
And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts.
Ese es mi deseo.
Well, you jump off, you're joining Constellation, which are the last kind of group of space explorers like NASA meets Indiana Jones searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places. The game has a lot of surprises that we haven't talked about. I don't want to spoil them here. But really,
Eso no es spoiler, hombre.
the story turned out and where it goes.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact that you guys have worked through COVID building this and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank you for all you've done for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thank you. Can't wait for you to play the game.
Thanks so much, Todd. Really appreciate it.
Con todos ustedes, Tom Howard.
All right, well, tonight is largely focused on announced games, but we do have a few surprises along the way. And next, it's time for the global reveal of the third installment in a franchise that is very familiar to Gamescom fans. Here we go.
¿Y esto qué es? Bandai Namco Mortal Kombat 1. Ah, no, yo pensaba, what the fuck. Little Nightmare 3. Sí, el Little Nightmare 3. ¿Qué? Little Nightmare 3. Ostras, tío. Ay, mi madre, qué más rollo. Ya ves, tío.
That's right, Little Nightmares 3. And joining me now,
2024, no.
Lucas, thank you so much. It's great to have you back here at Gamescom to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really great to be back. We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history with the show. I mean, that's where we announced the first two games. So for us, it was definitely the best place, best show to reveal Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
Well, we appreciate you bringing us this news. It looks incredible. Carly, I see we saw two characters in that reveal trailer. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to present you Little Nightmares 3. So yeah, as you have seen, we have two characters, but now you have two players as well, so you will be able to play both in single player or online co-op if you want, and face your childhood
Online.
your friend.
¿Se puede jugar online? No me lo creo.
I saw a lot of cool new places in the
Se puede jugar
trailer.
online.
Can you tell us a bit about sort of the setting for these two characters?
Yeah, so our two new characters are Lo and Alone. They are trapped in a place that we call the Spiral. It's a cluster of disturbing places, and they will have to work together, survive in a world full of dangerous threats and full of
Dios, su
illusions.
acento no se entiende un carajo, con el profesor acento.
Find a way out of the nowhere. So yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't have to wait too long. 2024. Lucas, I know that's not all because you're kind of expanding the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us a bit about that tonight.
Yes, we have one more surprise. So in addition to revealing Little Nightmares 3, I'm very excited to announce our first podcast series. It is called The Sounds of Nightmares, and it's an original story. It's composed of 6 episodes, and we are releasing the first 2 episodes tonight. So you can go on our website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to check it out, and we hope that our fans are going to enjoy it.
Awesome. All right, well, we're very excited to learn more. Thank you, Lucas and Carly.
Thank you, Jeff.
Little Nightmares 3. Next, it is rare when a new studio reveals footage that takes over the internet. That happened back in 2020 with the reveal of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China. Based on the classic 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West, here is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible action RPG.
No, otra vez RPG, tío. Qué pesado con el RPG. Qué pesado con el RPG. Ya vale con el RPG. The fuck, ¿le falla la cabeza? Qué raro está Resident Evil. Ok. Para jugar esto... Para eso tenemos el Elden Ring, que debe ser mejor, o sea, no entiendo. Ok. Vale. Entendido. No, esto no es Call of Duty. Esto es una copia barata de Elden Ring. Hey, what? Bueno, ¿qué es esto ahora? Bueno, ¿qué está pasando? Ok, ya está, me van a vender el canal. Ahí mi madre. Madre mía. Más 18, ¿qué está pasando? ¿Y esta cosa tan fea? ¿Cómo? ¿Qué es esto? Killing Floor. No, bueno. Sale en 2023. Vale. Ay, mi madre, 10 días para mostrar contenido de Modern Warfare 3. ¿Pero esto qué es? Otro juego de móvil. Vale, sí, juegazo, se merece GOTY. Por favor, ahora muestren Modern Warfare 3. Ok, muy bien, estupendo. Fantástico, GOTY del año este juego. Sí, señor. Queríamos Modern Warfare 3. Age of Empires 17. GOTY del año, entendido, muy bien, estupendo. No le importa a nadie.
What a great surprise. Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition, an award-winning game on PC, is now available on Xbox consoles today. That's right. All right, next up, we have something extremely special for you. We have one of the most iconic filmmakers of all time in the house. The director behind the legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. Extremely special for you. We have one of the most iconic filmmakers of all time in the house. The director behind the legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. He's come all the way to Gamescom to talk about his new film, Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd. Gamescom, please give a warm welcome to the one and only Zack Snyder.
¿Cómo? ¿Y qué hace Zack Snyder? What the fuck? Bueno, ¿qué está pasando? Pobre men. Perdió a su hija. Rebel Moon. Rebel Moon. 22 de diciembre 2023.
Thanks, Gamescom. How you guys doing?
Nadie va a estar viendo esto el 22 de diciembre, o sea, vamos a estar en familia.
Wow, what a great crowd. It's insane.
De verdad, pobre chaval, pobre hombre, tío. Qué pérdida tan grande tuvo que sufrir este men. Ay, mi madre.
That blew my mind, and so we were like, yeah, let's go check them out. And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. Maybe show you guys something, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah, just moments away.
Okay, well, let's kind of roll it back, though, because I want to talk about this IP, Rebel Moon, and it's really a whole universe that you've created, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But what was the original inspiration for creating this new world?
Well, I was always a fan of, team building movies, Dirty Dozen, Magnificent Seven. And also, I was a huge fan of this adult illustrated fantasy magazine called Heavy Metal. And everything in there just blew my mind. And I really loved how intense it was and how crazy
Menos mal que dijo eso y no que cogió inspiración de su hija porque...
And so I thought, this is a chance. And my awesome partners at Netflix were like, go do it. And so I got a chance to make this movie.
And you've got quite the cast in it. I know
El mejor, tío.
Hopkins. Yeah, Hopkins plays this robot, amazing robot. And it's an insane ensemble. And of course, Sofia Boutella is really the heart of the movie. And you'll see her just kicking ass through the entire film. So it's fun.
And what I love about, you'll see it in just seconds, but there's even more than just the films. And part of the reason we wanted to have you here at Gamescom is I know you're kind of expanding on the films with a whole universe of things that are
una película en Gamescom? Es que no entiendo.
Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that we're making a video game for Rebel Moon, and the game we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place right after the events of the two movies, and it really is I've been talking with those guys and really interacting with them. The ideas they have and the way the game's going to expand the universe is just unbelievable, and I'm super excited about it. You'll be able to pick your rebel and then go on missions, and it's one and two players in a co-op, and it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
All right, well, we love it.
Vale, tendremos un juego basado en esa película o serie, no sé ya ni lo que es.
Get a first look now at this incredible film, part 1 and part 2, right?
Yep. So this little trailer we put together, a little tease of the universe. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait for you to check it out right now.
Let's check it out. The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
That looks insane. I cannot wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is very long awaited because sometimes
¿Cómo que juego? ¿Es un
do
juego?
come to those who wait. It's
No me
been a
enteré de
number
nada.
of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert, the new open-world action adventure from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. Well, that changes tonight because the team has prepared a very special gameplay update trailer to share with the world first here at Gamescom. Enjoy.
Vale. Oye, mola el juego, en verdad, ¿eh? Se ve realista. La animación, tío. La cara de la oveja. Vale, sí, hombre. Una patada así. Vale. Bueno, que puedes volar y todo. Hola, qué guapo. Muy bien el juego, pero...
Hey, what's up, Gamescom? It's Ice-T. I've hooked up with my favorite game in the world, Payday, and I have my own special heist mission in Payday 3. And you
Díselo,
know I know
ahí
a
sí.
lot about heists in real life, all right? It launches September 21st. Here's a world premiere first look.
Okay, so here's the deal. The components are kept in high-security cooling containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out in the open. So you need to haul ass to get them to the transport. Take too long.
Watch Dogs 4.
Now, do what you need to do to get ready. I'll see you on the other side.
Payday 57. ¿Qué es esto? Sí, es Payday, es verdad. No máscaras. Creo. O no, porque en primera persona. O sí, no sé. Efectivamente era un Payday, sabía yo. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed con magia. Que ya me dirás tú. ¿En qué momento se usaba magia?
طالما كنت أستمتع بهذا المكان. كنا نتسلل إلى بيت الحكمة في صغرنا أنا وصديقتي نهال. ذكريات جميلة صارت كريهة.
Los gráficos de este juego son horribles, o sea, tiene muchos colores, pero los gráficos son horribles. Ay Dios, ¿qué es esto?
إني أبعد نصلي عن الأبرياء وليس عن تنظيم القدماء. لننهي هذا الأمر.
Se ve muy bonito, pero el gráfico... 5 de octubre... En cines, ¿te imaginas?
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience featuring full Arabic voice acting, as you saw in that trailer. You can be transported to 9th century Baghdad when the game launches on October 5th. Big month in October for game releases. Now I would like to introduce you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for having me. And hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be with all the fans here at Gamescom this year. And I have the honor to be your guide for tonight for all those great things happening right here at Gamescom. And if you can't join us in Cologne this year, don't worry. You never have to miss any of the events this week. Just go to Gamescom now to discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And if you're ready to vote for your favorite games, then visit now.gamescom.global.
La verdad, los acentos no mejoran, El entendimiento, no entiendo nada con su acento.
Friday at 3 p.m. If you want to join the adventure and win pretty cool prizes in this year's Gamescom Epics, then go to the Epics section of Gamescom Now to play the text adventure of the show. You can also enjoy all-day coverage
Se nota que está leyendo.
Gamescom Studios
Se aprendió la línea esta de una manera.
On Twitch or YouTube. Just join the conversation by using the hashtag Gamescom 2023 online. Plus, there will be more announcements from the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom Awesome Indie Studios show tomorrow at 8 p.m. And later this week, tune in to the Gamescom Studios broadcast and check out the Gamescom Cosplay Awards live from Cologne, Germany on Sunday at 3 p.m. I highly recommended this section. So check out Gamescom Now for all those fantastic features. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Precioso lo que dijo.
Well, now I'm joined by the one and only Harada-san, the creator of Tekken.
Vamos, Tekken 8. Ole.
You guys have come all this way from Japan to deliver something special to Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do we got, Harada?
そうですね、普段最近はずっとバトルシステムの話ばっかりしてるので、今日は皆さんのために、全く新しいモードの情報を持ってきました。
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics and new gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode to show you today.
はい、ですね、鉄拳はもちろん今回も、三島サーガを描いた、鉄拳のキャラクターの壮大なストーリーモードはあるんですけども、それ以外にですね、もう特に欧米では、失われてしまったアーケード体験の、ストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の AI ラーニングシステムを使って、すごい臨場感のある、
Sí, opino lo mismo.
ニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player, and it covers the arcade scene, which is a classical atmosphere that people our generation actually got to experience firsthand, but maybe some of the newer gamers out there haven't. So this will cover that. As you progress through that storyline, you'll experience some all-new gameplay that actually has some AI kind of infused learning aspects to it, and it's really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8.
Ojo, tráiler
Thanks, guys.
Tekken 8. Veamos. Genki-sama. Okay.
Going somewhere? Yes.
Fua, tío.
Es hora de entrar.
Observa.
Heihachi Mishima is dead.
Ok, nuevos personajes.
Let's go. Willst du im Sparring gegen mich antreten? Yoshimitsu Kento.
Nuevo modo un jugador. ¿Qué es esto? No me lo puedo creer.
Eat this. What's done is done.
Ah, bueno. Jack. ¿Y ese quién es? Bueno, ¿qué está pasando? Nada que ver con los otros Tekkens, ¿eh? Dime cuándo sale, por favor. 26 de junio de 2024.
There you have it, Tekken 8 coming in January 2024. All right, I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today you guys are going to be the first audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3? Dave?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps are modernized with new gameplay and features. We also have open world
¿Por qué lo dice como si fuese todo nuevo? Si todo es reciclado, no entiendo.
Yeah. This is our largest zombies offering ever, and for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Yes, let's talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby. Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him over there. Tell us a bit about what is the storyline? What can we expect from the campaign?
Yeah, so for the first time for Call of Duty this year, we're doing a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story, and Sledgehammer Games is so excited to work with Infinity Ward on the campaign to answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers, he's standing right behind you. Yeah. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141 has anything to say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level. But first, Dave, I want to talk about something new you're doing, open combat missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation to the Call of Duty campaign that's going to allow players to interact with that story like never before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat missions are player-directed.
Gameplay. Ay, por favor.
So if you're like me,
Ay. Tiene la interfaz de Modern Warfare 2. Ay, mi madre. ¿Pero qué? Bueno, es verdad. Bueno.
You can leverage vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals.
Eso es Verdansk.
Your favorite kill streaks in campaign. Now, open combat missions are really important to our campaign story, and they're going to work.
Eso sí, los gráficos son hermosos, pero han copiado la misma interfaz. Incluso el minimap y las placas. 70 € el juego, tío. Oh, Dios.
Set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This is the start of the game almost, right?
Oh, Dios mío. Oh, Dios santo. Oh, Dios.
First level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go. Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
No me digas que ya está. Vale. Otra vez el tráiler. Han copiado la interfaz de las placas. De cambio de armas. También han reciclado eso, bro. En serio. Con 2 o 3 mini toques, pero exactamente igual. O sea... ¿De verdad? ¿En serio? Vale, es más gameplay del tráiler que ya vimos.
Alpha team clear. Heading to surface.
Uy, se ve muy pixelado, ¿eh? Veremos otra vez el tráiler en su propio canal en 4K. A ver si lo suben ellos en 4K. Vale, y está. ¿Y ahora? Ok. Vale, ahora se ven rico los gráficos. Gameplay, vale.
Hooks up. Good hook. Let's get up top.
Porque aquí en el directo se ve pixelado, pero me gustaría ver esto en 4K, ¿sabes? para apreciar realmente los gráficos del juego. Verdansk. Se puede activar visión nocturna. Ok. Del modo beta de 2019. Al parecer tiene carga la visión nocturna. Abajo izquierda sale. Madre mía, qué fatality le acabo de hacer a ese. Han copiado la interfaz también, bro. Es que es 70 euros vale el juego, y han copiado la interfaz. Buah, qué cara hay que tener para hacer eso, bro.
Alpha to Charlie, you set? Affirmative. All teams green to go in phase 2. Check. Roger.
Eso es el Gulag de Verdansk. O sea, literalmente es el Gulag de Verdansk. ¿Esa es la misión de la campaña? ¿En serio? O sea, ¿la campaña va a ser Verdansk? Es que no lo entiendo. 70 euros para jugar una campaña de Verdansk, ¿en serio?
Descending stairwell, south side. Nods off. Be advised, they got a bird up. Movement in the courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer. Not our guy. On me. Hold up here. All teams, Alpha's in position. Copy. Bravo set. Charlie, good to go. Roger. Fire in the hole. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Execute. They're taking the bait.
Ok. Madre mía, los camiones son iguales a los de Verdansk. Son color marrón arena igual. Madre mía. Ok, gameplay. Es que toda la interfaz es igual. Scorpion Evo. Ojo. Vale, ya sabemos armas. Sentex. ¿Y el humo? Ok, el humo se verá así.
Hatchway, on me. Move. Pop the hatch. Let's go. Stay close. Bravo. Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status? Outside the control room. Waiting on you. Copy. At the gate. Stand by. All teams, let's roll thunder. Bravo, pull the plug.
Esto es lo que vimos en el tráiler. Ok. Ok. Están mostrando mucho gameplay. ¿Será que vamos a rescatar a Makarov? No voy a dar spoilers por si acaso, pero No termina muy bien la historia. Vale, 1, 2, 3 4, 5 accesorios se podrá poner en el arma. Por lo que veo abajo a la derecha. Tiene culata, mira, silenciador y cañón. Y empuñadura.
Alpha moving on sub-level. Let's get our guy. Ready, breach? Breacher up.
Bueno. Yo esperaba ver más, ¿eh?
You can stay tuned for more Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase event for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th, and jump in for yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you, but first, here's an update on Nightingale, the new shared world survival crafting game from Inflection. After a few years of waiting, it's finally time to find out the early
Yo quería ver más gameplay,
for Steam and Epic Store.
The Feywilds await.
A ver, suben el gameplay. No, no lo suben todavía. 35 millones de visitas. Pero si es puro reciclado todo. No. Fua, son máquinas, en verdad. Me quedo hasta Mortal Kombat 1 y ya ahí cierro stream. Porque más juegos así que valgan la pena, creo que ya no hay.
Regardless of which portal variety you favor, realm cards will be necessary.
Juegazo este, la verdad. Un gráfico de 10. Con Mortal Kombat me monetizan el vídeo seguro.
Let my words steer your steps.
Vendido de febrero para quien quiera cogerlo. 2024. Todo esto.
The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of the four primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by
Es que tío, hasta el interfaz reciclan, brother. Es como copiar un juego, pegarlo en otro lado y venderlo por 70 euros otra vez. O sea, es que es increíble. Qué vergüenza.
Oh, primeval god, I beg your forgiveness.
But fate set in motion can't be stopped. Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my salvation.
The Hobbit! We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands.
Final Fantasy 1500, ¿es ese ahora?
But you've always
Digo sí.
been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you.
Ya se veo yo. Quiero algún fantasy medio raro de esos.
Hey everyone at Gamescom, Gina Torres here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium. She is Jack's mentor, she is tough, and she is conflicted about how to win this ever war. But that's all I can say. Let's take a look at the game. It's out today.
Bueno. No me digas que es otro RPG, por favor, te lo suplico.
Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Se ve decente el juego. Immortals of Avium.
That was Immortals of Avium, which is out today. And next up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse. And I am here with Zhenyu Li, the producer of Zenless Zone Zero. Zhenyu, welcome to Gamescom. It's great to have you here. Thank you. Yes, fantastic. It's a great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse, in the Hoyoverse. Can you tell us a little about what you brought to Gamescom for this ARPG?
非常荣幸今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，并且给大家带来了我们的作品《绝区零》，是一款都市幻想类的 ARPG 游戏。
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy ARPG.
距离上次我们给大家分享动态已经有1年的时间了，我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展如何，所以这次我们想借助这个舞台，给大家分享一下我们新的研发中的内容。
No
so I know
entendí un
it's been a
carajo.
while since we've given you an update on what we've been working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
Ah, que está feliz de estar aquí y que quiere dar un progreso sobre el juego o algo así, que dijo.
希望大家喜欢。
So we've brought a trailer with us, and it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on, and also some of the dynamics of the game. I hope you like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless Zone Zero at Gamescom.
Que espera que nos guste, que ha añadido nuevas dinámicas en el juego. No sé, algo así dijo. Yo no sé, a los japoneses y a los chinos les encantan las mujeres con colores en la cabeza y los chicos también, no entiendo.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special look at its beloved characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5 release.
The Luofu's reconstruction efforts are ready for inspection, General Fu Xuan. Thanks to the Skyfaring Commission, Starscape Haven is back to full capacity. Allowing Jing Yuan to serve as a military instructor was a wise decision. The troops' morale is sky high. And the Realm Keeping Commission has completed repairs in Exalting Sanctum. Harmony has returned to the Xianzhou. I don't remember Exalting Sanctum ever having one of these. What manner of evil transported us here? Great work, General! General 1, Demon 0. Please.
Creo que... ¿Qué estoy viendo, tío? Mostrará Mortal Kombat 1 en algún momento en la vida.
We got still more Hoyoverse for you. Genshin Impact is nearing its 3-year anniversary, and the game just released its 5th nation, Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing
Otro
right
RPG.
here.
El copyright me va a matar en este vídeo. Genshin Concert.
This October, Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
Lords of the Fallen.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. After all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny. See what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos.
Vale. Pinta bien, la verdad, este juego.
will know darkness, brother. You are in the presence of a god human. Kneel before me and beg for forgiveness. And remember, you look into the shadows, might be the shadows look back.
Algo súper oscuro y luego esto. Ok, un juego interesante de Sonic. Con la misma característica de hace 50 años que salió. 17 de octubre. Pierden ahora. Bueno, interesante. Interesante.
And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars. But that is not all the Sonic news we have for you tonight at Opening Night Live, because we also have a special update for you on Sonic Frontiers.
Vale.
Hello again. It's so amazing being here at Gamescom with all the game devs, publishers, and of course, the fans. Gamescom is
entiendo por qué espera que la aplauden por todo.
Video game event. Just check out this footage from last year. There are so many opportunities to celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom cosplay area, where you can see amazing game-inspired costume, just like this. Now
He
I'm
visto
here with Mochi Dragon,
diseños mejores,
Rainbow Raven, Zaza, and Saphira. Mochi Dragon, can you tell me how you choose a character to cosplay?
For me, there are 3 things required in order to decide on a cosplay. The first thing is, do I like the game or the media where it's coming from? The second one is, do I enjoy the character design? And the third one is, does it have a little challenge in the cosplay making progress, like sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam?
And what makes cosplay at Gamescom unique for you?
For me, it's definitely being able to play all of these awesome games in cosplay at the booths of the developers, as well as talking to the producers of the indie games, like having first-hand conversations, and of course the Cosplay Village.
Thank you so much.
Ya son sus favoritas. Juegos de indie. No sé qué más, hijo.
Wonderful Gamescom. Thank you. Applause.
Dijo aplausos.
Before I go, I would like to tell you about the Gamescom event arena. Friday through Sunday, there will be live shows, from this stage right here in this hall. Check out creators, gaming events, and esports competitions live from Cologne or tune in online. Join and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, and be sure to use the Gamescom hashtag 2023. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Awesome. Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have you here.
Y se pira.
All right, right now we've got a first look at
Pero
the
volver.
First Descendant, a next-generation action looter shooter from Nexon. The cross-play open beta is going to be held September 19th to 25th.
We must follow the will of the ancestors. Accept your calling, Descendant.
The Descendants are risking their lives for us, for Albion.
Ostras.
Rise, my warriors. Give your lives for Qliphoth.
It's the Ironheart! This could wipe out all of the Vulgus, right? That's so cool!
Countless descendants have shed blood to protect the sanctity of this great place. Despite their efforts, humanity is still at risk of extinction.
Esa chica nunca vio el agua.
Are the only chance we have.
Ostras, tú. Dime que no es un dragón, por favor. Ya veré con los dragones.
There's a Grave Walker.
$19.25.
Hi. How's
Beta.
Surface World?
Good. Everything's fine.
Great.
How are you?
Tired, but in a good way. Busy. Unitrench is still Unitrench.
I'm worried about you.
Ojo, Subnautica, pero mejor.
Storm coming.
I told you, I still need time.
Time to what, Stan? Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I don't expect you to understand.
You're not the only one who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will be. I promise.
No eres el único que ha sufrido, que te quiero aquí conmigo ahora mismo. Y se lo estaré, te lo prometo. Ok, Starfield. Game Pass, supongo, ¿no?
Joining me now, Troy Baker, Roger Clark, Julia Brown, the stars of Fort Solis, which is out today on PlayStation and PC. Guys, welcome to Gamescom. This is so fun. Tell us a bit about this project. What can you tell us about?
Oh my God, look at these people. You guys are insane. Yeah! We've been able to talk about this game for a while. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is for people to explore these characters. At the core of this experience is unraveling the mystery of Fort Solis, and you're gonna do that by discovering these characters and learning about their stories, and that's, as actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger made, it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to share with you the world, Fort Solis today. It was a real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see what indie studios are capable of in this day and age. It's a real thrill.
And an amazing cast for an independent game. Juliet, this is, we know you from a lot of great...
Dice que está sorprendido por lo que los estudios indie pueden hacer.
It's my first ever video game project, so I'm so excited. Thank you. And to get to work beside 2 of the best in the game world, nonetheless. So I just had to watch these guys and learn.
And you guys did full-on, performance capture. We see a little tease of your character there, Juliet. What can you tell us about kind of what we're going to see in this launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of, an independent game, but done on a big production value.
Yeah, let's go, Roger.
You know, one of the best things about working with Troy, I remember coming in from lunch and we were doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer and there I see Troy's butthole. The hole is butt made.
Okay, when I say we threw ourselves into this, we literally did, and there's a hole in the wall that was made by my butt.
Yes.
Which he signed.
And Juliet, I know it's a little mysterious what your role is in this game, right? But we have to play to find out.
So I play Jessica Appleton, who's an engineer working on Fort Solis, alongside Jack Leary. And they're going to have a night that they will never forget.
Ooh, okay.
It's a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get a little tease of this. As I said, it's out today. Here is the launch trailer for Fort Solis. Thanks so much, guys.
Our pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Está eufórico ese hombre,
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solis, in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure, or await further information.
Recording submitted. Is there no sign of security?
No.
I think there may have been an incident here.
What the hell is going on, Jack? You need to leave and let Central handle it.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué corre si no lo persigue nadie? No entiendo. Va, bueno, pinta bien. No enseñaron mucho, pero pinta bien.
All right, next, it's time for the announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment and Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
Behind all great discoveries lies a journey.
Bueno, creo que pronto voy a hacer el stream. Creo que llevo mucho en stream.
And adaptation. Of struggle. Of hope. Each step matters. For every obstacle, there's a solution. For every task, a tool. For every destination, an expedition.
All right, our next stop, the Crew Motorfest, a vibrant open world.
Lo siento por eso, Forza Horizon 5.
Motorfest. Here is the brand new trailer.
Pero veamos. Ostras. Uy, 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 uy. Ostras, chaval. Eso parece Tokio. Ojo, ¿puedo ser el competidor de Forza Horizon 5? Insisto que se ve rarete los trailers. Hablando de esto, a ver. ¿Ya lo subió todavía? Eso es. Ya lo han subido. 9 minutos, no fueron 10. Está bien. ...14 de septiembre, 17 de septiembre... ...prueba gratuita... Pone ahí... Free trial ponía... Eso es...
We have a special O&L announcement for everyone watching between September 14th and 17th. A free trial will be available of the game, offering 5 hours of gameplay on all platforms for the Crew Motorfest. All right, moving on with CD Projekt Red gearing up for the release of the spy thriller expansion.
No.
2077 Phantom Liberty on September
CD Projekt Red.
The studio is ready to share a new look at the wide range
the
of
new
overhaul
patch
mechanics coming to the game, and as you're about to
for
see,
the Cyberpunk
has
game
changed. Let's check this out.
2077.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
No manera de jugar.
Favorite Merc. Welcome to Dogtown. There's a job. Coordinates provided. You know what to do.
Get your ammo, assault rifles, tactical gear.
Hands, thinking of buying some iron.
The logical choice.
Poderosas nuevas armas. Madre mía, ¿eso qué es?
Home stretch. Getting a ripper to overclock your chrome before the fight.
Rediseño de Cyberware.
Not a bad idea.
Ah, bueno.
Okay, I'm ready.
El nuevo DLC.
On the road.
Ok. Perk rediseñados. O variados nuevos, que no quiero ver. Vale, pinta bien. Por fin Cyberpunk está empezando a valer la pena. Y era hora. Nuevas habilidades.
Job done.
Uf, lo mando a volar.
I'm closing the gig and sending you
Nuevos autos.
something that will spirit you home safely. Someone dispatched a hunter. Good luck.
Fuck incoming! Fire QC drops!
Ok, combate de vehículos. Madre mía, explotó sin más.
All nearby units, we got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch. We're on our way.
NC police, for fuck's sake.
Your actions are illegal.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun.
Sin armas no hay diversión, dice. Ostras. Ahora cuando el parche, el nuevo DLC añade más bugs y glitches que los carga. El 26 de septiembre.
It's so close, and here to talk a little more about what we've just seen is Yulia Primock, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. Yulia, welcome to Gamescom.
Hey, I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to get in depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw a lot of upgrades and changes that are coming to Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul of the gameplay experience.
Puede
so,
ser hermosa,
for example, with our absolutely redesigned perk system, we prepared
diseñadora de gameplay de CD Projekt.
many cool abilities to try out. For example,
ella.
deflecting bullets with your katana, or just grabbing your enemy and throwing that enemy around. And on top of that all, we also prepared a new relic tree that will allow for to empower your cyberware even further.
Wow. It seems like players, can even further customize their playstyle to suit their taste. We also saw in that video a lot about vehicles and how vehicular combat is even being upgraded, right?
Exactly right. So vehicle combat is a massive addition. Players now will be able to shoot their guns while driving.
Adición masiva,
They will be
dice.
able to use mounted
El combate de
weapons
autos.
and rockets. And on top of that, they also will be able to take remotely control over vehicles to, for example, crush them or into like some group of enemies.
Wow.
And, sorry to interrupt. One more thing is that car chases are gonna be a new, renewed experience with the revamped police.
Sí, con cargar todos los bugs que tiene el juego.
Upgrading, you said, across the board with a
Ya han
bunch
hecho
of
mucho,
different
O sea,
things. And thank you so much for coming out to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce, though, that wasn't in the trailer, right?
Exactly right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen in the trailer will also be coming to Cyberpunk base game for free for current gen consoles and PC.
Okay.
¿Cómo que lanza el juego?
Exactly.
All right.
¿Cómo
well,
que
I
dijo?
cannot wait to check it out.
Un segundo,
next
segundo.
month. Thank you so much, Yulia, for
Thank
joining
you.
us here at Gamescom. Yulia.
No puedo darle para atrás.
All right, tonight we've also got an update on the science fantasy strategy game Stormgate.
Me pareció escuchar que va a poner el juego gratuito
The Infernal Hosts.
en PC y en consola, dijo.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to classic real-time strategy games like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2. Stormgate will feature
Madre mía, tío, son como 90 juegos que no le importan a nadie.
Earth's future.
Y tres juegos que sí
The Infernal Host.
importan.
Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage, Shroud, fields of dark magic that strengthen their armies. The lowliest Infernal units are the Worker Imps. You might think they're cute, but don't get too close. Between these powerful lumbering brutes and the fiends that they unleash, Infernals will sacrifice
otro juego de móvil?
including themselves, to emerge victorious. On the music front, the Chainsmokers are advising us on our soundtrack. We're working with composers like Frank Klepacki of Command & Conquer. We'll share more later this year, including some of the friends we brought in to lend their voices to our co-op campaign.
All must serve.
Un Doom Eternal, pero de bajo presupuesto.
Environment, all of you can help make a change with a donation to the Gamescom Forest. Now to present Gamescom Green Studio of the Year, please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the Planet. Lisa?
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative, as well as by partnering with us at Playing for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations has been working with the games industry to inspire millions of players around the world to learn more about the environment and to take actions that benefit the planet. Whether you are a gamer,
Que beneficien al
a
planeta.
head of a AAA
Acciones.
studio, or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate, because time is of the essence. And if we don't start now, then when? For those of you who play games, many of you are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step up and act on values that are important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency, because your voice counts. For this year's Green Studio of the Year award, we have been looking for bold, system-changing, innovative, and creative ways to tackle the climate crisis, and all nominees this year have done an amazing job. The way we win on climate change is to stop emissions from happening in the first place, and that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively trying to do. The nominees for the Green Studio of the Year, based on companies that have submitted applications, are Frontier,
Madre mía, muy largo.
and
Ya vale.
Xbox. And this year's winner is Xbox. And here to accept the award is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
Ostras.
I'm accepting this award on behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers to allow them to see the impact of their code on the energy draw of the consoles. We do this so that we can all play while we continue to make the world a more sustainable place. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Salió nomás 3 minutos Phil Spencer para decir eso y se fue.
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox.
No, pues ahora se va a quedar más tiempo.
In the show. I'm now here with Judd Cobbler, the founder and CEO of 11th Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment for you guys. ARPGs have had an incredible year, but you're an independent studio that has been building this game for a number of years, and we're excited to tell your story. So tell us a bit about The Last Epoch.
Absolutely.
Vale, si no sale Mortal Kombat después de esto ya, aquí se lo
Before Last Epoch, I was not in the games industry. I was just a die-hard action RPG player that dreamt of creating a community-made action RPG. And with the help of our community and Kickstarter, we've been able to make that happen. And so in Last Epoch, every single skill in the game has its own transformative skill tree. We have 119 skills in the game so far, and we're adding more every single patch. We also have an awesome deterministic skill system, deep and interesting loot, and multiple in-game systems for endless playability. And Jeff, tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master. The Rune Master has a unique mechanic where he's able to invoke any of 40 different abilities with a single button press, making it super exciting and fun to experiment and find your perfect play style.
Yo sigo sintiéndolo, pero
And will be available to play here all week.
quiero ver Mortal Kombat no esto.
Amazing. Well, this is such a great story of this game. I encourage you to check it out. And right now, we've got a first look at the Rune Master. Thanks, Judd. Appreciate it.
First look. Veamos.
5 years ago, Last Epoch was a community dream. What if we, the players, could band together to make the next great ARPG? What would that game look like? Lots of character classes to choose from. Every single skill would have its own build-defining skill tree. Reaching in-game would be just the beginning, and it would be updated for years so we could play forever.
Last Epoch makes crafting and finding items super rewarding.
¿Y quién es Cizarrán? O sea, what?
Again, it's genius. I think this is the most innovation we've seen in a trade system in an ARPG in at least a decade.
Otro RPG. Oh Dios, con los RPGs.
A really cool game. Speaking of cool games, please welcome the winner of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Brode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben.
Oh!
It's you!
Whoa! I know we won Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
But we just finished rebuilding the entire game to run natively on PC. It looks insane. And I'm here to tell you that, like, literally just like 5 minutes ago, we launched the game on
Pero con el ímpetu que salta tronco.
Okay, it's on Steam. Rebuilt. Yes, that's fantastic. Now, I know anyone actually watching the show on Twitch, if you watch more than 30 minutes of ONL tonight, there's a special Twitch drop, a Spider-Man variant for Marvel Snap. And right now, we've got an exclusive cinematic to show you from Snap. Check it out. Thanks, Ben.
Hola, cómo mola, ¿no? Snap. No me lo puedo creer que es un juego de tarjetas, oh Dios.
Ready to get out there? We have a lot to talk about.
Classic. If I drop any day, it's a classic. Any wave that I'm on, it's a classic. Hey, you heard that? Classic.
Vale, 80 anuncios de Xbox. Por ningún lado veo a PlayStation. Una pena. From Software. Este no es el juego de... Claro, de robots. Hola, ¿cómo se ve?
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
You ready to climb the wall?
A call response from the generator.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Watch out.
Let's see how far they can fly on borrowed wings.
25 de agosto de este año.
Memories form like scars. Cut deep enough. And they'll never fade. Or be forgiven. I ran. I begged. I stole. But I survived.
Este juego... No. Otro RPG. Ah, no parece RPG.
It doesn't matter who tries to stop me. I'll cut my own path through. I'll fight until I stand in the land of salvation. Warhaven.
Warhaven.
That was Warhaven, and the Melee multiplayer PvP game will hit Steam Early Access on September 21st. Next, I am so excited to welcome to Gamescom the creator of Mortal Kombat.
Ya han dado el trailer en Modern Warfare 3. Básicamente el 100% de las cosas reciclado. Hasta la interfaz. Ahora lo veremos en 4K, que los resubieron en su canal, pero ya dieron el trailer aquí, el gameplay y todo. Fueron 9 minutos de gameplay.
Hello, Ed. Hey, Jeff. Fancy seeing you here. Well, we had a lot of fun with you at Summer Game Fest revealing the first gameplay of MK, and I gotta say, every trailer you drop just gets crazier and crazier. So what did you
Mortal Kombat.
Wow. We brought another, probably our craziest trailer of all. You know, since we introduced the gameplay at Summer Game Fest, we couldn't believe the reaction people having to the game, and they've actually gotten.
Aquí me van a censurar el canal porque se trata de Mortal Kombat y lo que vamos a salir aquí será sangre. Hasta aquí llegué.
But this trailer we have here should give you an even better idea of just how insane things get with this game.
Va a enseñar el gameplay, a ver.
Such a great asset. You guys are going to enjoy it. Here it is, Mortal Kombat 1, the brand new trailer.
Nuevo trailer.
Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. General Shao,
victor of the Tavarian War.
Vale, regresa a generar Shao.
All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
Hola, tío, qué guapo. ¿Qué dices?
You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget that, General. We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
9 minutos de puro gameplay reciclado, de puro gameplay con todo reciclado, es que es... Y más de 60 euros.
Is it me, or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
he has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
Qué guapo. Raven. Raven de joven. Guau, chaval.
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Escúchame, Raven joven, estamos más rotos, no entiendo. Ojo el especial. Hola. Dios, el sonido. No, bueno. Pobre Raven. Ojo, Fatality. Dime que sí. Hola, tú.
Who's your queen?
Hola, tío. No, que va. Ese fue muy fuerte. 19 de septiembre.
Looks insane. All right, time for a tonal shift. Era,
Que vamos a ver ya. Ya vale con esto. Solamente quiero ver Mortal Kombat. Ahora sí, en 4K. Este es el tráiler. Y el gameplay. 9 minutitos. Tío, es que la interfaz... No, pero de nuevo. La interfaz y todo está reciclado, o sea, no lo entiendo. Esta es la parte del trailer donde se metían para entrar en el Gulag de Verdansk. Digo yo que para rescatar a Makarov. Se supone que ellos son rusos. Creo, no sé. Verás que van a hacer un Warzone 3 ahora. Eso sí, se ve demasiado bien. Se ve demasiado bien, ¿eh? Puede que esté todo reciclado, pero se ve muy bien. Ahí está, gameplay en 4K. Se ve muy bien, ¿eh? Es interfaz reciclado, o sea... Eso lleva así desde 2019, tío, o sea... 4 años y no han cambiado la interfaz. Es que el juego cuesta 70 euros. No sé, tío.
DZ clear. 3-1, killer lead. Alpha to Bravo 1, marking with IR, confirm visual.
Lo dicho, parece que la visión nocturna tiene batería. Por el porcentaje que es la abajo izquierda. La fila de números a la izquierda supongo yo que son los metros del suelo. Creo. No sé, la luz será de la visión nocturna.
interior. All clear. Descending stairwell.
Sí, es la luz de la visión nocturna. La potencia que tiene.
Nods off. Be advised, they got a bird up. Movement in the courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer. Not our guy. On me. Hold up here. All teams, Alpha's in position. Copy. Bravo set. Charlie, good to go. Roger. Fire in the hole. Stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Go. El camión. Color así marrón arena. De cuál son uno. El sonido se escucha bien. Que es otro tema. Como los pasos estén bugueados también otra vez en este juego, ya olvídate. Puedes tener 4... A ver. Puedes tener 4 humos y 4 Sentex. What the fuck? 5 accesorios en las armas. Me parece que eso era el Scorpion Evo. Ese es su fusil. Fuck, esto gráfico con los zombies, tío. Ahí sí estaría guapo, en verdad.
All teams, let's roll front down. Bravo, pull the plug. Roger. Blackout in 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Ok. Hacen ahí una pequeña intervención.
Copy, Bravo.
Si vienen a rescatar a Makarov. Está ahí Makarov.
Roger. Opening blocks 1 through
4. Ok. Típico daño rojo consangrado. Aunque se quita muy rápido. Y es medio opaco.
Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C. Check.
Eso parece la M13 esa arma. Ostras, tío, no. 4 Sentes, eso significa que van a poder usar 4 Claymores, tío. No. Yo espero que no sea así, de verdad, Porque si no, qué asco va a haber multijugador. Vale, tiene pinta que ahí está Makarov. Kastov 762. Vuelve la Kastov 762. Efectivamente, aquí cortan.
Ready, breach? Breacher up.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Nemesis Operator Pack and the Fate Weapon Vaults, the Season 1 Black Cell Bundle with 50 tier skips, and more.
And more. Y así termina. Bueno, estuvo bien. Estuvo bastante bien, la verdad. Estuvo muy, muy bien. Solo por el hecho de que también reciclaron hasta la interfaz de Modern Warfare 3, tío. Esto es increíble, de verdad. Qué increíble.